Your power lies in listening to your soul, not in behaving as those around you do. Ivo. Me, yeah, maybe I picked up on this because the law of attraction is probably the first thing people go for when they think of the universal laws. You've told me to learn them, I can see the reasoning behind this, and so I've decided I want you to teach me, and in doing so, everybody else will get lessons as well. Ivo, good idea my dear. Me, okay, so I heard something earlier today that, taking the fact that I swear at other drivers on the road as an example, which has improved by the way, that first of all I'm disregarding the universal law of oneness, because we are all one, energy, and just appear to be separate at this level, one must forgive others their errors. For me, there's a difference between forgiving and forgetting, allowing the perpetrator to reoffend, and forgiving and not forgetting is hard. I find if I forgive someone then I'll forget and they can do it again. Ivo, my dear, this is because you do not understand forgiveness. This is a lesson you are still learning. You are thinking you have changed that person, and that they will not do it again. Not at all. People will change when they want to. Me, you're not kidding. I feel like I'm failing miserably too. Ivo, to forgive, we'll start from an energetic perspective. To forgive, you are elevating your energy such that there is no link between yourself and the offender's deed anymore. When the offender attempts to reoffend, this is not suitable to you because you no longer hold the corresponding energy. Because your energy is higher, you are more empowered. When you have the corresponding energy, such as your metaphor of lock and key, you hold the key to unlock the offender's offenses, so to speak. When you throw the key away and the offender attempts to reoffend, they are dealt with differently. And that is a matter of choice. You have noticed from the past when you dealt with others' negative behaviors well, that they stopped. They learned not to do it anymore. It was wasted on you. You did not change them, they just did not bother you with it anymore. Yes, and I might point out to you that some people offend simply to get your attention. There are tricksters, if you will, who will play pranks to get you to react, because they like the feeling of control over you. One way of dealing with it, depending on the severity of the prank, is not to react. You are an emotional person and have difficulty with not reacting. They like the feeling of gotcha. My dear, much more goes on between humans than you realize. Life is an energy exchange. Look at it as if it were a board game that you would play. We will make an example. X is feeling a bit annoyed at his boss because of something he had to do. He is feeling disempowered because he had to do something he did not wish to do. His boss, Y, is feeling powerful because he has the authority to make people do things that they do not wish to do. Me, I'll bet mine felt like that. I never wanted to do what I was doing. Ivo, yes, which is part of the reason you are on a disability pension. You worked at things that were disempowering to you. Me, well, Han, there aren't that many job descriptions regarding channeling extraterrestrials. Ivo, you could have used your telepathic abilities otherwise, such as with talking to animals. Me, yeah, but they were shut down a lot too. Plus I wasn't that aware of them. Ivo, very well, we will continue. So X and Y are having their power struggles at the job. Along comes A. She is you. X is annoyed and wishes to regain some of his power back. He sees A, so he makes a negative comment that invites reaction. Yes, you suffered through much of this in the one workplace until they were told of sexual harassment laws. You did suffer. So A reacts to X. She loses power and hands it over to him in the form of energy. This is an energy exchange. You must learn to look at all interactions between people as exchanges of energy. I'm thinking of the classic person having a bad day who tries to bite everyone's head off. When you are in a good mood, and you choose to react to someone angrily, your energy decreases. Where does it go? To the one who made you angry. Yes. Think of this as a reason to be in better control of your emotions, Or to keep your energy to yourself and not give good energy away to others who perhaps do not deserve it. Me, so if I think of myself as an energy thermometer. Some days it's high and some days it's low and probably hits every temperature on the scale along the way throughout the day. It depends on what I think about and it depends on what happens when I react to people I'm around. Ivo, yes, and considering as a starseed you are here to help the Earth, it would be best if you were at a higher level, would it not? Me, of course. Ivo, so you must learn to carry on your day-to-day transactions with others in such a way that does not leave you in a bad mood. Otherwise you are no good to anyone. Yes, for you as well, being an empathy, this is difficult because you are, as you call it, vacuuming up others' energies. Me, yes. So I'm learning to shut that off. That's probably the first step. Ivo, you are learning to work with your energy. Me, shit. The first I ever heard of having energy was when my father started talking about auras and we thought he was nuts. Ivo, this is not the case now, though. You do realize you are completely comprised of energy. Me, yes. Ivo, you also learned falsely to bolster your mood with sugar, which of course is addiction. Me, well, sorry, there was no love in my family of origin, so I had to substitute. Ivo, which got you addicted? Fortunately you do not have the same problem to the same level as you had earlier. Me, no, I don't think anyone had that level ever. How could I have dealt with my bad moods without destroying my adrenals and pancreas back then? Ivo, yes, you did not know. You have learned much as you have gotten older. Me, okay, so someone's done something that really pissed me off. I'm fuming mad. What do I do? Ivo, your 12-step approach of the inventory sheet works well. The resentment inventory sheet. Where you look at your part in the transaction. That helped. Sometimes you completely turned around. But you must, and I insist, must, look at things differently. Please accentuate this. When another person angers you, you must look at them as a teacher. They are teaching you what you need to learn to master in order to reach a state of unconditional love. Yes, they are helping to take the conditions away to your ultimate goal of bliss and happiness. They are helping you, not harming you. Do not see it as harm. My dear, you do not see life on your earth correctly. You see it as nasty, harmful, horrendous. Yes, it certainly is these things, but they are all there because you are at a low vibrational level, a loveless state permeates your societies. Every nasty thing that happens is an opportunity to grow as a being. Yet some wallow in pity that we do not comprehend. Yes, well, your people are encouraged, and this is through your media as well, to look at your lives as others keeping you from what is rightly yours. The neighbors that smoke upstairs, the low level of income, the low grades of food on your planet, for example, are all calling to be changed. Me, you're not kidding. I'd love to change my neighbors and their damned cigarette stink. Ivo, and so you will, my dear. This is coming. Yes, I do not like you inhaling this toxin either, but you will move and you will love your new circumstances. They will be as you asked. Yes, your marketers look at these things that people cry victim over. Our automobiles run on petrol. This is killing the earth. This is killing us. What of our children? What world will they have to live in? And someone invents the electric car. These are opportunities marketers look for. So be your own marketer, in a sense. Me, yeah, I guess. Ivo, they do not see it as the gas automobiles are destroying the environment. They look at it as an opportunity to make money. And they do. They are not waiting for someone else to do it, they do it. Me, so, okay, my thing is as soon as I deal with one opportunity, another opportunity takes its place. Ivo, my dear, if you saw this as love in action, you would not dread these things as you currently do. You would be happier about them. the situations themselves would not weigh on your psyche as oh god here we go again. More shit. I believe is what you say. It's my reaction to them that makes it worse, he says. They are opportunities to improve your lot in life, your human relations, perhaps finances. Your marketers and business people know that problems are opportunities. They do not seek problems, they do not make problems, but when there are problems they deal with them effectively. Yes, you think of the VP at Rogers, Michael, when you sent the fax to the wrong party. You thought he would have your head, but he did not even break a sweat. He most likely turned the situation around to his advantage. That is someone who is in control of his life. Me, wow. Ivo, you must practice this as well. I will prompt you if you like. Me, okay. Ivo, also because the law of oneness says we are one. If you swear at a driver while driving, I been good, haven't done it this week, folks, little angel, because they made a mistake. When you make a mistake you then in effect swear at yourself. You do, my dear, you know it? Me, yeah. Ivo, the criticism you lash out at others comes back to you because you start with yourself first. Be kind to yourself and be kind to others, be kind to others and you will be kinder to yourself. Whichever is easiest, start with that. Or do both. Do not expect other drivers to be perfect. My dear, all this is being pointed out to you as you drive. The other day as you attempted to move into the dedicated turning lane and the car coming the other way was driving straight down that lane. Obviously was wrong. You do not get into the turning lane until just before you need to turn, which you were about to do. Driving down the turning lane is wrong. Did you hit him? Me, no. Ivo, so no harm done. Perhaps not the smartest driver, but you were more alert. Not to worry. Do not make a big deal out of small things. Focus on returning to joy. Me, you make so much sense. Ivo, I do. I live by natural law.